Hey everybody, it's BC here, and welcome to another episode of Evospace. Yes, it has been a while since I've had an episode up. Word on the street from the developer himself, he's actually working on a really big update right now, which is changing quite a few things. One of them just happens to be the ore distribution in the world, and he said he was going to try to make it backwards compatible, but needless to say, I'm already prepared to do a fresh start, just because after what I've learned here, I'll be able to do things a little bit more differently, a little more efficiently, and a little more my style. Plus, I'll be able to build around it and, at least have a little more of a decorative aspect to it. But what I wanted to do before the before the fresh start, it's supposed to be really any time, probably next couple of weeks. He's been reworking the models on the arms, and they're actually quite interesting. I like them. And conveyor belts, and there's different things too, like pipes now are going to have actual GUIs. That's not GUI, but like right click on, for instance, the generator or turbine, and you actually get the GUI here. You right click on a pipe, you don't get anything, but you do on the power cables. So this is actually what he's implementing into the power pipes, or the piping themselves. So they'll have like an inventory, so you can actually see what's in there. And stuff like that. And there's going to be networks apparently, so possibly like power networks and maybe logical networks, which might be interesting. But what I want to do today is I just want to scare everybody a little bit, give myself a little bit of a headache, and that's make use of this stuff that I was producing last episode, I think, somewhere around there. But I want to get into just basic titanium, get some of this going. This is probably the last video you'll see before the next update. Currently we're in version 0.17. Next one's going to be 0.18. So there's going to be a lot of improvements, definitely performance wise, and a whole bunch of other things. But anyways, I've already made a list of what I need to make here. But to make titanium, we got to take titanium sponge and NAC coolant dust and run it through a stainless steel industrial smelter. Stainless steel industrial smelters, just a couple of conveyors, stainless steel plates, and reinforced concrete, and I've got all that. So that is not a problem. The titanium sponge, however, is where the rabbit hole begins. We haven't even gotten into the hard metal, which I believe is just tungsten carbide. But to make the titanium sponge, we need to take titanium tetrachloride fluid and manganese dust. Now, the manganese dust I'm actually getting over here, but not in that form. Manganese dust comes from aluminothermic manganese dust, which is a solid fuel. So we get heat, run it through a solid furnace, and we get heat out of it. We're going to have to use that heat for the smelter, because we need 35 heat to do one ingot. We do get some heat back with the NAC coolant fluid, because that stuff actually retains heat. You run it through there it is here, through a heat exchanger, and you get the coolant dust back, and you also get a majority of the heat back. Well, not a majority, because you use 35 to make one, and you use 2 dust, so you're basically just over 15 heat to make one ingot. You regain that 20 back. But yeah, so that is that. So yeah, the manganese. So to make that, it's just basically manganese oxide dust, which I have here, and aluminum dust, which I have either there or over here somewhere. I think I'm actually grinding that for something else, but we can always steal it from there and move it on. And then that just gets us that. So then we go back to here, and that gets us to, yes, the manganese dust. Now the titanium tetrachloride fluid, it's a chlorine that I have in the tank behind me, I believe. Actually, the tank right over here. And prepared titanium oxide dust, which is fairly simple. It's titanium oxide dust, which is actually in that shelf right there, and coke dust. Now this is where the bottleneck's starting to show up, because I'm depending on coke dust right now, and I'm pretty much maxed out. Like, I'm using it about as fast as I can produce it, just because I got the iron, not the iron, the aluminum's using it too. No, the iron is, the aluminum's using the carbon. But anyways, that's fairly simple. Like I said, that dust with the coke dust gets prepared titanium oxide dust. That with chlorine in a stainless steel chemical reactor, gets the fluid, and then the fluid with the magnet dust gets into the titanium sponge. And then you just gotta run that with the smelter, into the industrial smelter with nat coolant. Now, this right here is a sodium. That's actually what I did before. That's where I was getting the sodium and the chlorine. I think it was just pure running water through an electrolyzer to get that. Potassium, though, is the one thing I haven't actually gone through yet, and it's also the one thing I haven't actually really set up for processing yet. It's just basically stone dust through an industrial separator. You get sand, aluminum oxide dust, which goes right back up here, iron dust, which goes somewhere up here. I think that actually, where does that go? I think that's going towards somewhere into the steel recipe. Oh, stainless steel recipe. There you go. And yeah, and then the potassium is what we need for the nat coolant. Now you run the nat coolant through the industrial smelter. When it goes to the smelter, it becomes a liquid, and it actually retains over half the heat that you put into it. And then you take that heat, that liquid, run it through a heat exchanger, and you get the heat back, which I think you would use as an actual heat source, like a furnace or something like that, and then you get the coolant dust back. So it is a recycling process. I'm not going to go efficient on this. I'm not going to get the whole loop going. I just want to get it titanium made, and just something to do before the next one. So first thing to do is go downstairs, grab a whole bunch of stainless steel, and let's bring up the morning. And I gotta remember I'm using the wrong button here. Stainless is over here. So we're just gonna go ahead and take, we'll take, no, not all of them. I'm gonna take, hold, shift, take 6 stacks of those, and 6 stacks of those. What else do I need? Okay, so I need to make a couple of mixers. So actually, one of the first things I need to do is make I'll need to make a hammer, because to get the stone dust, you got to take the stone itself, run it through a hammer to get stone plates, and the stone plates through a macerator to get the stone dust. And so I might as well make one of those. I'll make a stainless steel macerator. I need, let me see my list here. Sorry about the noise there. Alright, so we need 1, 2. Need 2 chemical reactors. I need copper wire for that. And the copper wire was copper components. Or parts. I'm sorry, I'm still used to calling them components. Alright, so 1, 2 of those. And then I need I need 2 alloy smelters. Where's my shopping list here? There they are. 2 alloy smelters. Need that solid fuel furnace. That's the fluid furnace. Is there no stainless steel version? It's an electric furnace. I thought there was a stainless steel version of that. No, there is. Yeah, it's right there. And I am missing reinforced concrete. Alright, I'll grab that in a second. And then the industrial smelter. So I gotta get concrete for that too, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I decided to put some lights up here on the 3rd floor because we don't actually have any lights. I can tell you right now, there's not enough room down here to actually get this done. But what we're going to do is we're going to go downstairs first. I have made everything I need. I got all the equipment made. Why did I only make the conveyors? Should have made the conveyor junctions. I have no idea. Anyway, back down here. So, I'm going to take the stone right out of here. I'm going to put another arm directly below it. Or, yeah, on the bottom of it. So go ahead and place that one there. There is nothing in the box right now, so the robot shouldn't actually take anything out. Okay, and then just open yield inventory. Oh, I put the wrong one there. Yeah, I need a filtering robot, which means I need a lens. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to run to actually see if I had any kicking around, because I got those 2 boxes over there. I got storage in the back. I had the saw set up with the lenses, which I don't have any proper storage spot for it, which is why I tried to do stuff like this. Believe me, there's going to be a lot more of this coming along down the road. But anyways, I made myself a filtering robot. We'll go ahead and place, let's see here, like so. Open up the GUI, we will put 1 stone in there. So he will take stone out and put it into a conveyor. So I have this set up here, so what I might do, take some junctions, we'll place a junction. Can I place you there? Yes, I can. Maybe 1 block over. And then this is going to go into a hammer, then a macerator. I don't really need the stone plates for anything else. If I ever need them for anything, like a stone smelter or something, I can always do it by hand. So I'll probably just have it going straight into the hammer, probably. Sure. Let's do that. So it's going to be... yeah, we'll use a robot to put it in. Do I really want to go in this direction? It doesn't matter. I got so much space down here. Okay, and then from there, it's going to go into a macerator. Okay, and I just realized I got to make a motor for this thing. Probably want to use electric for this. I'll probably get the hammer right off the air too. What was I looking for? Electric motor. I swear to God, I know what I'm doing. May not look like it, but I do. Alright, well, I gotta get that plumbed in. So then this is going to be coming out, and it's going to be going into a shelf, which I just happen to have right here. And I don't think it really matters which way it goes in, if it's a robot, so we'll do that. And these, it doesn't really matter about them being filtering because they're only doing one thing. That's not a robot. Or arm, I should say. Okay, and just like so, daisy chain them. Where's that motor? There you are. Like so, and then I need aluminum pipes, which means more aluminum plates. Get that plumbed in, so let me get this finished up and I'll bring you back when that's done and we'll move on to the titanium stage. Okay, so I got the air coming down to the hammer already. Just hooking up the power. I also forgot I have to put an industrial separator on here, which means I need more power. Yeah. I might have to make some more solar panels. I do have a few on the roof. I'll probably get those going to the system eventually. Well, no, not eventually, because we're going to be starting over. So anyways, that is all powered. I haven't got the conveyors set up. Let's actually do that. So that is configured. So this is going to be... it's going to be in on a blue, out on a white. Okay, and then so in, out. Set the route. Okay, and then this is going to be in, and I don't think I have to set an out, so I think I just have to set the route. So in on blue, out on yellow, and that should be that. So the robot should have no problem. Let's actually throw some stone in here, just because I can. Make sure the system all works. And no, it will not, because I do have to actually set that as an out. Gotta love that hammer. Okay, I have made the separator already, so let's go ahead and place this down. And that's the wrong button. Okay, and it's gonna go this way. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I gotta have a whole storage too. I'm think I'm going to do this. That hammer is actually quite annoying. Let's do it this way here. Alright, and another hammer. It's almost like a kid that wants to make noise. Oh, I need to make another motor. Okay, well, you get the idea. I gotta get some more stuff, so let me take care of that. Now, shall we turn? Okay, I got everything now. Alright, I'm also realizing, too, that the way I'm gonna set this up, I should have actually done with the basalt line instead of using the conveyors. The way I'm gonna use here would have actually worked a lot better. And it was actually sort of what I was doing with the sorting system, wherever over at the ends there where it's filling up the bulk storage, instead of having them pull them off a conveyor line, having them pull out a conveyor junction. It would make more sense. But I didn't think about that at the time. But hey, you live, you learn, right? Okay, so that's going to be making that. And how fast is that going? It's going pretty slow, so I'm going to go ahead and just do another junction there. And we're just going to have one robot here for now, or one arm. One of those. Yeah. There you are. Now there's actually nothing coming out of here that I need to store. We go in here, I got sand, which actually we have a shelf upstairs for the sand. Aluminum oxide dust, we actually have a spot for that, I believe. Yeah, that goes back into aluminum? Yeah, aluminum. So we can throw that back into the aluminum line. The iron dust goes into the steel line, I do believe. Oh, stainless steel line, yeah. You can get that back up to stainless steel. I'm sure we have surplus of that because I see a lot of the chrome on the line. And potassium gets going into a mixer with the sodium. Alright, so then that's basically it. So then what I'll do from here is, as you can see, I have more than what I need for filtering arms. Okay, okay, I don't think you're going to pull anything out because you got nowhere to go, so I'm actually going to take you out. Actually, no. Let me turn you around. No, I don't have to take you out. Alright, so I gotta get all everything set up. So I got stuff in there smelted. I gotta figure out where everything is. And I filled up my hole with that pipe. Yeah, it's over there. Anyway, let me go figure out what I'm doing here, and I'll be back. Okay, so a slight change in plans. I think I'm going to move the separator up top there, or up onto the floor that we're going on to, just because. I'm going to keep all this stuff down here, like the hammer and the macerator. The shelf can stay. The reason why I'm doing this is just because it's going to be so much easier moving. Well, basically, all three of those 4 items have to go up onto the second floor, and the last thing has to get mixed with the sodium that's on the second floor to go up to third. So everything's got to go up there anyway, so I might as well process it up there so I'm not dealing with all sorts of whatchamacallit there, logistical stuff, you know what I mean, bottlenecks. Alright, now the question I'm wondering is, does that do that for all conveyors? No, it doesn't. I was hoping that it would do that for all of them, so I don't actually have to count. Anyways, sure. I don't think it's actually going to reach, but we'll find out. Let's toggle the raise, just double check. And I'm going to say yes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 10 blocks. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it should be just on the limit. Let's find out. I'm going out on the yellow. Yeah, good, it does work. Alright, well, let me get this up to the top floor and get it all separated. Okay, so here we are. So now let's start by putting the separator down, find out where that's got to go, and where I need to put everything into. Actually, it doesn't really matter because, like I said, the robots override everything. So I'm going to do that. take one of these, have it going that way, get the motor hooked up, which is right there. Okay, and got a power cable right there. What do you know? How convenient. Problem with doing stuff like this is it doesn't leave me much room when I want to start getting conveyors going around, so I got to make sure that nothing is going to be in the way of crossing. Okay, you have power. Oh, I got to set route in on white and yellow. I should know this by now. In, out, set. Okay, so now from here, so basically, let's see, sand is that one there, iron dust is here, and then aluminum oxide dust should go in here, I do believe. Yeah. So it's all relatively close. Now I can see why I brought it up here and process it up here instead of going downstairs and bringing it all up here and try to sort it up here. Alright, so this should be a matter of... I don't know how I want to do this. So I want to get 3 separate junctions because it doesn't process it very fast. So the conveyor should be able to hold it. So let me see here. So like I said, I got iron dust over here. And in fact, that can go right into this one here. And that should work out perfect. Let's see. Go across here. Down like so. So I won't even... Well, I will need an arm for it because it has to filter it out. Okay, and then I got sand over there. Let's see if we can get this all configured. How do I want to do this? See, I can put it right on top, but the arm can't get it in. So what I might have to do... I might have to do that. Yeah, I think I will. I can just place that there. And you get the idea, and then the aluminum oxide is just basically the same thing. Hook it up into that conveyor there. So let me get this done and I'll be back. Okay, I have everything all connected basically. So that is going to... Where's that one going to? Oh my god, I'm lost. Alright, that's connected to the iron dust. So that one's just branching right off into here, which goes off to stainless steel line. And then this one coming out here is going to be doing the, I believe, the sand. Yes. And this one here, I'm actually going to have it set up for doing both the aluminum oxide dust and potassium, just because I didn't leave myself enough room here. So all that's left to do is set those up. So I actually do have everything on me. So let's see, this side was going to be... I should get the right one here, if I can get in there. Alright, this was iron dust. Okay, and I actually have stuff on my inventory, so 1 iron dust. This is going to be 1 sand. This is going to be aluminum oxide and potassium. And that should be it. That should be on this side, and then over here I gotta set these ones as well. This one is going to be aluminum oxide. This one's going to be potassium. I do gotta get a shelf set up for this too before I continue on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the knack powder or knack dust here, and then we'll move it upstairs. So I'm just going to do that with the shelf, not there. Yeah, we'll go without the arm on this one. Got enough lag as it is. And sadly, I'm not the laggiest out there. There are some out there that are more laggier than me. Alright, yellow, white, set. And then blue out on... Yeah, blue on the green. Blue, green. set you. And now all I have to do is just place this one last arm in here. And I don't actually have one. Oh, magically appeared. What do you know? Alright. So that's going to take the sand out first. That's gone. It's moving on to the aluminum oxide, which is going up there. Good. And now for the iron dust. Okay, and now the potassium. Why is the potassium a different color than in real form? Oh yeah, there's a potassium. So we got potassium or sodium, that's our NAC dust. So we run these into a mixer, which just happened to have on already made. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. I'm sorry, I thought this was bigger. Okay, let's see what I got. I got fluid in, fluid out. Okay, so there's my inputs there. Oh, no. That's not what I want. I want a mixer. Did I not make any mixers? I thought I did. No, I'm making a mixer right now. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, I'm assuming so. Actually, we find out. Potassium. Oh. I did have the right thing. Alloy smelter. Now, where did I put those things? Right there. Okay. Well, that certainly makes a lot more sense. So I can just get these feeding right in with our arms. Good. I don't need those for now. Let's make a couple of those. Alright, I need a heat source for this too. And I did make a couple of electric furnaces right there. So I think we're going to power this thing off electricity for now. Got the power, might as well using it. May as well be using it, and also gives me an excuse to build a solar farm. But, you know, like I said, we're going to be starting from scratch here pretty soon. Let's see, where's the power? There's the power. Excuse me, may I borrow your wire, please? Thank you. It'll be slow, but it'll work. Okay, like I said, this isn't about mass production, it's just about the experience. Where did they go? There they are. Okay, one in there. One in there. And I can't take it out that way, but we can go this way and turn it with a screwdriver. Alright, so that is making our NAC coolant dust. Alright, so now that is going upstairs, where we gotta start putting all these pieces of the puzzle together. So we got the fluoride, we got the NAC coolant dust going. Yeah, so let me figure out what we're gonna do next, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually brought the NAC coolant dust up into a storage rack up here onto the 3rd floor, because it's going to be going back into a system, and it's going to be up here where it's going to be going back. I don't know where I'm going to be setting everything up. My head's kind of all over the place about what I'm going to be doing here, but we'll figure it out eventually. Alright, so that is the coolant dust. So now let's start working on the sponge. I'll worry about the manganese dust afterwards, because that's going to be part of the heat source that we'll need for the industrial smelter. Alright, so what I need to do is we need to get the titanium oxide dust upstairs, which is going to be this one here. So we're going to poke a hole in the ceiling directly above the shelf if I can. Let's see. And I'll do it. And we go up. Now place. Let's see here. Jetpack cover mode would be nice. I've had a couple of issues with the arms too. This one I had to actually take it out and put it back in because it wasn't placed into the stacker. Another thing I did too is I was getting a backup on the iron because the mixer was backed up because I'm not smelting that stainless steel as fast enough. So I put a rack there to catch the overflow. So anyways, let's see if I can get a block on top here. I'll have to place the arm there, and oh, I'm out of blocks. Alright, so gonna be a junction there, and gonna be a robot like so. You're gonna be taking that out. Good. Alright, what else do I need on this floor? We'll need the manganese oxide and the aluminum dust. The manganese was here, so you can actually piggyback that up this pole here too, so we'll come off of that side. No, that wasn't intentional. Sorry about the crumpling. But yeah, I need that and the aluminum dust. Where do I get the aluminum dust from? I think the aluminum dust comes out of here. No, that's aluminum oxide dust. Okay, uses for this. Aluminum dust, where do I get you from? Grinding aluminum components. Or running emeralds through a separator. We're not doing that. Or electrolyzer. I was grinding that stuff up somewhere. Where was it? That's going back for smelting. There you go. So I can come right off of here then, because that's going to be backed up because of the chrome issue. Just because those take a while. Okay, I guess we'll come right off the top here, so we'll do the same thing. We'll place a block here. I do not have any more arms on me, do I? No. I'll go ahead and make another 5 of those. Make it 10. And I'm almost out of junctions too. Alright, so that's the aluminum dust. The magnesium oxide dust. Titanium oxide dust. So I'm going to go upstairs. So let me get the conveyor set up and I'll be back. Yeah, so I stumbled across a bit of a known bug. I was digging and I kind of clipped to the ground and I ended up down here. Now, I don't know what these square sections are all about. But it's interesting. You can go through and you actually find little rocks and tunnels and stuff like that. You can actually see where I've been. This is actually one of my tunnels and I should be able to actually walk right in. I think so. Maybe not. Oh, wait, hold on. And we're in. And just like that. Back over. I came down here to get some stone because I was out of knack fluid. I do realize I could just do a teleport home, but I don't need to. As long as I can get up, that's all I care about. It's not like I have to worry about any zombies or anything like that. At least not yet anyways. Let's hope that's not an issue. But anyways, I thought I'd just show you that one. Okay, I am back. So I've got everything all ported up here where I need. Up here we actually have the coke dust. I'm stealing this from the steel production line. There's a little bit of a backlog there, but yeah, we'll have to get more of that going in the next. We'll call it the next season. I might keep it the same season, might go season 2, probably just stay season 1 just because, hey, it's early access. So yeah, anyways, these two here are pretty simple. They're close together. I didn't plan this out, but they actually go into a mixer to make the solid fuel. Now, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put that because the knack fluid's there. I don't know how much room I'm actually going to need for all this, so I think I'm just going to put the mixer right here, just because. And we'll do... I don't know how I should do this then. I got the motor on that side too. Because I like to have the arms just putting right into them. Actually, I could probably do it this way here. No, I can't. The motor's on that side. Damn. What I can do though is this, because the arms override everything anyways. So we'll do that. We will place a block here, actually. Not a furnace. Well, doesn't really matter what I use. We'll do that. We'll do that. Take that one out because that was a mistake. Alright, now we go in green, out blue. Green, blue. Oh. Blue, I said, yes. That's our aluminum dust. And that's going to go into here. Do I have more arms? Oh, yeah, I do. And it goes in there. Then this is going to be the same thing. This is going to be... no, it's going to be in white. Because I got the arm pulling in. And out blue, so white to blue. Okay. I think developer was going to have this all done automatic or something about copying and pasting settings, possibly. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go, but we'll find out when the time comes. Alright, so white to pink, and then we place an arm here. We go green out, red. Green, oh, green on this side, red on that side. And there we go. So that goes in here. I need to make yet another motor, which means I need more copper, so I'll be back. Okay, I've got the motor done. I'm also making a whole bunch of electrical cable too, because, yeah, we gotta get power up here eventually. Well, we're gonna actually need it up here right now. Alright, so like so. Where should I have the power coming up? It's gonna be up on this wall for sure. Oh. Let's see here. Conveyors are in the way. Up on this side here. That we could do. Yeah. I'm not worried about the brick. Honestly, I'm not. Alright, so that's going to be our power here. Now, one of the things that I'm actually waiting for with the next update is actually be able to draw build in a line. You just click and you just drag what you want, and then it'll actually place them. But unfortunately, we don't have that right now. Alright, so just run the power line across the ceiling, and I just missed a light. Good. And like so. So let me get this done, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got this going. Sorry, just had to make sure that I was actually just starting recording, not continually recording while I was doing all this stuff off camera. But yeah, I had set the recipe, actually locked the recipe on the stainless steel mixer, and apparently on the knack dust as well too, because that was full of potassium and sodium and no potassium was getting in. Alright, so now this stuff here I basically have to run through a solid fuel furnace, which I forgot to make, which is here. At least I think I forgot to make it. And what is it? Oh yeah, it's the manganese oxide, because this thing got backlogged. So that's going to go in there to generate our manganese dust and our aluminum oxide dust, which goes back downstairs. So I think what I'd like to do is I'd actually like to use the heat from this for this alloy smelter, or industrial smelter. Now again, I could have sworn I made one of those. Apparently not. And apparently I'm missing a few things. What am I missing? Probably the copper. So let me go make that, and then we'll figure out where we're going to set it up. Okay, that didn't take long. So let's see how big this thing is. That's a fair size. So we do have to get our heat source underneath it. So I think what we're going to do, probably, how do I want to do this? Again, it doesn't really matter which way anything faces, because it's all going to be robot controlled. Fluid output. Oh yeah, the knack fluid. Okay, so then let's not place that down. Let's place this down. Input, and I gotta have outputs too. Oh, place it right here. Let's place the smelter on top if I can. Not let me place directly center. course you will. Just gotta think outside the box. And can I please rotate it? No, I can't. What's the arrow for? Oh. Do the heat sources go there? I have no idea. I'm guessing so. Well, let's try it that way then. What I should probably do is actually, let's place this down and have a look underneath it. Good, I do have room. I like floating blocks. Because then if there was a spot for the heat, it would actually say in here. And I'm going to say no. So yes, it does go on the floor. Alright, well that works. Alright, let me get back up there. Come on. There we go. Okay, and yeah, we'll definitely have to place the right way then. Because the only thing that we can't use the arms for is the fluids. And I want to have the hot and knock fluid come out that side. So then this means that my should have to go here then. Now does that mean I can use arms to take out the byproduct? Good question. Really good question. I'm gonna make another filtering arm. I'm actually glad I took a whole stack of lenses because I didn't think I was gonna need this many. And they come in really handy though. Alright, like so. I do have to rotate these guys for now. So now that is that, let's go ahead and burn one of these so we can get the... Actually no, we're gonna need 2 of them. And that way we get the byproduct of these. And we can actually set that to the thing. So it has 20 heat already. So it's actually not bad. It's going to generate 35 heat pretty quick. What was it doing? Oh yeah. Inventory. Take you out and you out. Let's see. What are we getting here? We're getting... Oh yeah. The manganese and... There was aluminum oxide coming out of here, wasn't it? Yeah, aluminum oxide. Alright, so that is fine. Let's see where the aluminum oxide go. Let me figure this out. Okay, so what I've done is I've got this all set up here. Got to run across the floor. Got to go into a shelf. And then down below here is the arm, which is pulling it directly into the alloy smelter. I'm putting a shelf here because the alloy smelter is backed up because the arc furnace isn't cooking it all fast enough. Yada, yada, yada. Upgrades. Same old jargon, but anyways, that's a buffer here, a nice 6,000 buffer, so that's that side. So now over here, we are going to be getting the what are we looking for here? the manganese dust. Yes, the manganese dust has to go with the titanium oxide. So I think we'll just put this one into a shelf on its own. So I'll place a junction here. I'll have to make another shelf and a few more things. Oh, I can go ahead and set this up now. So this is going to be aluminum oxide dust. And give that one. You are going to be the manganese dust. Manganese and magnesium. I always get them confused. Okay. And I am out of junctions. Oh my god. Oh, I'll have to make some junctions too. Yeah, let me get a few more things and I'll be back. Okay, I'm all done. So yeah, I just got a shelf set up. These are all basically set up, ready to go. I just gotta turn them the right way. You go that way, you go that way. I do have to get another arm down here. And yeah, I didn't even think about this. I guess I could have put that over in the corner there, but Actually, no, I couldn't, because I think there's only 4 spots you can place heat sources. This is the first time I've actually used this thing, so yeah, first time ever then, right? Alright, in pink, in yellow actually, oh, red, yellow, red, okay, maybe I should wait on this. Actually, no, it's okay, because if this thing fills up with heat, it's not like it's going to waste the fuel or anything like that. Alright, okay, we're going out pink, okay. In yellow, out pink. You get the idea, so let me get this set up and I'll back. Alright, there we go, it's actually working. It's generating heat. This heat actually... Okay, so it holds 100 heat. Okay, that's good. I'm actually wondering now if you get into the higher tiers, if the different tier holds a different amount of heat. I'm not too sure, but now we also have that knack fluid we got to deal with too, the hot fluid. So I will have to, like I said, for the time being, we're going to do a silo, I think, or a tank. Is there. Okay, I'll take this. We will get some piping first. So, yeah, piping right there. At least I'm somewhat prepared for this one. And we'll just do one more. Put the tank on top, because I do believe you do not want to place there too. No, you don't. Of course not. All right, let's try that again. Alright, and now I just have to come off the top when I want to go exchange that back into dust and get the heat back. Be nice if you could actually stand here and actually feel the heat coming off of it. Okay, so that is the fuel source. So now we got to get the sponge going. I think that was next on the list. Yes, we have our dust. That dust goes into a chemical reactor with the titanium tetrafluoride. Alright, so now we gotta get titanium oxide dust and coke dust into an alloy smelter. Okay, so that is this one here and that one over there into an alloy smelter. I guess. Because then after here, then it's gonna go into a chemical reactor. Yeah, I gotta go through 2 chemical reactors. Okay, so titanium oxide dust and coke dust into an alloy smelter. Give me a second. Okay, I'm thinking it might be best to start this here. So, again, it doesn't really matter which way I have this thing going, so I'm gonna place that there. Let's grab, we need an arm. Arm there, grab a conveyor junction, like so. Let's grab you. Where are you? Oh yeah, shelf. So in white, out blue. That's our titanium oxide dust. White, blue. We do that. Okay, and then in white, out green. White, green. Let's set that. Do I have any coke dust on me? No. I gotta lock that. See if I can get this in time. I'll take one of those. Thank you. Run back over here. Ah, you bugger. Alright, so I gotta do that and that. There we go. Now just to make sure I have the right recipe. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't actually know what I'm doing this time. I'm winging it. Oh, I did something wrong here. Let's see. No, I didn't actually. I got no heat source. That always helps. Let's see if we can actually grab this power wire here. Let's see, electric furnace, gimme. Like so. Okay, get some wire hooked up to it. Oh. Okay, I do have a bunch of wire. That's not wire. Okay. So now I just gotta branch this in, so let me get this set up and I'll be back. Okay, so that is giving us prepared titanium oxide dust. Now, prepared titanium oxide dust goes into a chemical reactor with chlorine to get us the sponge. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place a junction here. And we got the chlorine downstairs. Let's actually figure out how to get the chlorine up here. Where am I going to put the chemical reactor, I think. It's going to be right here. But, from what I remember, this thing is a lot smaller than I thought. Alright, power's going to come on the top, and liquid comes in from the side, and the items coming from the side as well. No, we're going to use robots for this. I expected that to be so much bigger. Like, you look at the industrial separator, and then you look at the chemical reactor, it's like so tiny. Alright, so I gotta get chlorine on that side, and this side is just gonna be nothing of bobbers. In fact, no, that won't actually work. I was gonna put it right up here, just have the arm going right in. Actually, that would work. Because I can't actually put anything here anyways. You know what? Let's be smart about this. Let's do it there, and sure, we'll go like that. Because I have no idea if the arm will actually grab from that corner. Alright, so a couple more arms. Let's see here. We do one there, one there, and do pink, red, like so, and then yellow to pink, yellow to pink, yellow to pink. I was like, what? That's it? That's all it's gonna do? Didn't realize that's all it was. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get that. That's the roof up there. How I'm gonna get that upstairs. I guess it goes in the top then. Easy fix. Alright, so this is coming out here. Do I have room? No, I don't. Ooh. Ooh. This will be fun. Ideally, the best thing to do is put a hole right here. And no machine. Perfect. That actually works. Except for the fact that I do have to reroute this now. So, give me a moment and I will return. Okay, I am just about done here. A couple more pipes. And that is our chlorine. I also reset the pipe on the hot liquid tank. So that is everything all plumbed into here. We do have chlorine. We don't have any titanium oxide dust going through yet because we're missing coke dust, apparently. Oh, that's titanium oxide. Oh yeah, I guess it helps if I bring coke dust over too. Let me get that done. Okay, this should be it. Alright, I just gotta put one more arm down. Am I out of arms? How can I be out of those things so fast? Wow. Go through them like hotcakes. Actually, I'm gonna probably need those, more of those eventually. Let's get rid of the blocks off the bar and grab an arm, and there we go. So now we're going in green, out red, green, red, set. So now you're working. Good. Which means you're going to be getting stuff over to here. We do have to get power to this. Fortunately, I do have a power cable right here. And we just do that. And yeah. Only thing I don't like about this game is trying to do that. And look at that, we're getting our fluid. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Oh, no. Simple to fix. Very simple. Done. Because now we have the fluid coming out. Now I'm wondering if I should have this go into a tank as well. And I think I might. Alright, so let me get tank set up and I'll be back. Okay, there we go. We have 13 titanium liquid. So now we gotta take that titanium liquid. Yeah, chlorine prepared titanium oxide dust gets us the titanium tetrachloride fluid. And we put that into another chemical reactor with the manganese dust. Alright, so that's going on the top, comes off the bottom. We need another chemical reactor. We'll place this one. Place this one here. Like so. Probably didn't need that much room. Let's see here. Where's the output? The output is there. We might as well actually move it back one. Have it in line with the smelter. And that's the output. Whatever. We'll use the arms for it. Anyway, so now we got that. Let's see, is that in the center? I think so. Yes, it is. Okay, we do that. And now we gotta grab that dust. Oh yeah, that was the fluid. Yes, the manganese dust. So this has to come all the way to this tiny little thing over here. And I think I'm going to go up and over with it. Just because nobody said it was neat. Not by a long shot. Okay, let's see here. Let's actually turn those rays on. Let's make this a little easier. Okay, and I want to make sure it doesn't connect to any other junctions, which I think will be okay. Yeah, place that there. Place one there. I'll turn the rays on this one too, so we can get rid of it. Like that. Okay. Turn the rays off because I know if they do tend to generate a little bit of lag. But that's nothing normal for me. If I'm not lagging, I'm not doing anything. Okay. And like so. Okay, so in white, out green. White, green? Oh, green, yes. But yeah, let me do this. Okay, we are just about ready here. So all that's left to do is get some power to this bad boy. And that gets us a sponge, and then we just have a few more things left to do. Oh, I can't get that wire down. It's almost like I misplaced that for a reason, huh? And look at that, our first sponge. Alright, so I think all that's left to do is get the sponge and then that coolant dust into the furnace. Alright, let's do this. The moment of truth. Did I do this right? Okay, let's do arm and arm and a couple of conveyor junctions. I know I don't have to use the well, actually, I do have to use the arms just because I'm going into the output. Alright, so in green, out pink, green, pink, like so. I think that's one of the things the devs have been working on too, is getting away from these box models, so you actually see everything on the belt, which would be interesting. So green to pink, green, pink, and there we go. So now we just gotta get that dust in there, and then we're done, which is all the way over there. Fair enough. Alright, so junction. Do one there. Actually, I'd rather not do one there, just in case this joins up. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Oh, God, I'm out of robot arms again. Wow. Alright, so let's do in on yellow, out on red, yellow, red. We are almost done here. I can't believe this. It's work. It definitely is. And like I said, we're not even getting into hard metal yet. There's a reason why it's hard metal, because it's hard. Okay, do that. And then pink to red. Yes. Pink, red. And then, now that I got my robotic arms, we can go ahead and place them down like so. So then this would be yellow to green, yellow, green, set you. And this is going to be it. This is going to be it. So there's our NAT coolant. Coolant dust, I should say. I'm going over here. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. It would be if I didn't have a blockage. In yellow, out green. Why are you not putting in? Let me investigate this. Okay, I just had a thought. If you were typing in the comments, please stop. Dust goes up here. I should have figured that out. Alright, let me try that and I'll go from there. Okay, just about done here. So, yellow to green, yellow, green, and then pink to yellow. Yeah, you already set up. So pink, yellow, and take that out. We'll lock you. We'll put the sponge back in. It actually needs more knack dust. So I'll run back over here because I actually have some in my inventory. I'll do that and that. I'll let that go, and hopefully, once it gets here, we'll see some titanium made. And then I think after this, once we get the NAC fluid in here, we put a heat exchanger in here, run the fluid in, it comes out as dust, and we send the dust back over there. And there we go. It's making titanium. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Where do I take it out? Where do I want to take it out? Oh, let's put it right here. Oh. Do that, and do I have a shelf? No, I don't. Yes, I do. In a second. It's funny, I can craft steel things faster than I can craft anything that requires wood. Go figure. Let's take that off, and that. And there we go. Oh, our first titanium ingots. Cool. Alright, now let's see what's involved in turning this back into... Is it not going in here? Oh, yeah, it is. It's in the output by the looks of it. At least I think. Possibly. Yeah, it's supposed to go on the top. Yeah, that's working. Why is this not showing anything here? Well, it's showing down there. But so, I believe, let's, because I made one of the heat exchangers already. Let's see what we have here. That's not a heat exchanger. There we go. Liquid in one end, heated out the other. Or items out the other. So, in theory... In theory, I could have it going right back up into here. Let's try that. Okay. Liquid in that end. Yeah, I'd probably have more space. Trying to do it this way. Don't think I'm placing this the wrong way. Whatever. Actually, no, let's not leave it there. And we do that. And there we go. We're generating heat. We're getting our knack dust back, which can go right back up into here. Now we do that, and that. Alright, that's going to be in pink, out red. Pink, red. Okay. And then yellow, blue. Yellow, blue. Like so. That is set. Okay, and that's going to be white and then pink. So, in white. Oh, pink. White. Pink. I think that's right. Yes. Unfortunately, it's not going to do much else until it gets more. We're going to need a lot more knack dust by the looks of it. But that's fine. It is doing its job. We already got 3 fluid in there. But it's not going to go anywhere because we actually don't have any way to store heat. Now, I can't get any heat until this thing starts producing, but we need more knack dust for that. Where did it all go? Let me check something here. Okay, well, I was just checking everything, and it seems like we're going to be having we're going to have a surplus of heat because the potassium is only being produced very slowly. I should really have like 6 or 8 of those separators or even a higher tier, but you know, we're just starting on the titanium, so we don't have any titanium to actually make anything with. So this is working. It's just a matter of waiting for the minor amount to trickle through, get back into the system, and then once this starts building up and we get a good reserve, and this is all going to be turned back into dust, and hopefully we get a never-ending cycle, because yeah, we have the sponge, we just need to get more coolant dust in there. But anyways, I think this, well, let's not end it just yet. What do we have for titanium? We have 9. Alright, let's make our first titanium. Ooh, the titanium age. Alright, what can we place? Let's make a casing just because. Just because you can actually place them in the world, you can actually appreciate the color. Now, I've made a suggestion to the developer about the colors of the actual metals that we use. Yes, some of them are actually quite similar in real life, but there are variations. One of the things I do know is titanium is not this color naturally. Titanium can be anodized, which is basically it forms a coating called titanium oxide on the surface, which acts like a prism, which allows you to get different colors, such as this. But titanium is more of this color than anything. And then the stainless is pretty close to what it normally is, and the aluminum's got a bit of a blue tint, but not that much. But anyways, I think this is a great place to call it. Like I said, this is probably gonna be the last one I do before the next update. I just wanted to give everybody a little checkup and also attempt what's going to be one of the hardest things to do in this game. But it wasn't actually that bad. It was a lot of work. Like, I know it was well over an hour, but me rambling doesn't help much. But the footprint wasn't as bad as I thought it was. The whole excess heat's going to be a bit of an issue, just because I need to have that running to get the dust in the first place, and then generate all this extra heat. But anyways, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.